24 towns and cities proudly form the network of Jewish quarters in Spain, and each one has prepared a special itinerary to celebrate the 14th edition of the European Day of Jewish Culture. JN1 has come to see a tour of the Jewish quarters of Tudela, whose aim is to draw out the collective memory of the country's medieval past, something which is in evidence on many of the buildings as we walk through the town. We asked our guide why it is important to recognize and remember Spain's Jewish history.
It's important because it doesn't stop being part of the historical memory of the cities. In this case, here in Tudela, but also in the medieval cities, where there was an important Jewish population. So they provided a lot for the city, just as other communities did. And of course, we are what we are today because of what we once were. We could say that we are the consequence of those past forms of living, of those culture. And it is fundamental that we never forget that.
Like she told us here that the Jewish population or the communities played a very important role in the history of Spain. They gave the money to the kings as well to fight their wars and to build their palaces and stuff. So I think apart from that, the Jewish communities played a very important role. I mean, for philosophy as well, for maybe the sciences. I mean, I'm from Germany, and the Jewish population, the communities in Germany also played a very important role. I mean, we know that, Jewish people were very, they learned a lot, they knew a lot, and, well, there are a lot of Nobel Prize winners among Jewish people. So
I'm interested in history, and I like, in particular, the idea of the three cultures living together here in the past, the Muslim, the Christian, and the Jewish culture. Apparently, they live together better under the Muslim rule than under the Christian rule later on. And it's always amazing to me to realize how long the historical memory of the people is, without realizing really.
This special day in Europe to celebrate Jewish culture is growing stronger by the year, with ever more towns getting involved and participants turning out. But is it important to put aside a specific day for these activities?
Yes, it's important, just as much for Judaism as for other cultures, as it is a memory that is out there and from which we come from, and that's how it is. It's good that they do it. Just as a day for the trees inspires people to look after nature, this day can inspire us to look after our Jewish heritage in exactly the same way.
With hundreds of events taking place all over the continent, Spain has contributed more than its fair share, with locals curious to find out about the Jewish contributions made to their country hundreds of years ago. This is Paul Walsh for JN1 in Spain.